Dear students, this is Sister Sheila. Now we are going to learn exercise 3.5, question number 1, first subdivision. Solve sin square x minus 5 sin x plus 4 is equal to 0. The solution, the given equation we have taken sin square x minus 5 sin x plus 4 is equal to 0. So in this equation, we are going to replace this sin x by y. If you replace the sin x by y, we are getting the equation here. This sin square x will become y square minus 5 sin x will become 5y plus 4 is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. We can factorize this quadratic equation. Here the product is 4, sum is minus 5. The two numbers, if you multiply, we have to get 4. And the same two numbers, if you add, you have to get the sum minus 5. The two numbers are minus 4 and minus 1. Now we are splitting this minus 5y and we are writing here y square minus 4y minus y plus 4 is equal to 0. Now for these two terms, y is a common. If you take it out, the remaining will be y minus 4. For these two terms, we are taking minus as a common, and this minus y will become plus y, plus 4 will become minus 4. That is equal to 0. For next for these two terms, y minus 4 is a common. If you take out this y minus 4 as a common, the remaining will be, in this term y is left, here 1 is left. It's equal to 0. So finally we got two factors here, y minus 4 into y minus 1 is equal to 0. Now we are going to equal this each factor with 0. Y minus 4 is equal to 0, which implies y is equal to 4. And y minus 1 is equal to 0, which gives y is equal to 1. Now we are going to, the first value we are taking y is equal to 4. Now we are going to replace this y by sin x, because in the beginning we have taken, in the place of sin x we substituted y. Now we are going to exchange that. Sin x equal to 4. It is not possible because the range of the sin value is between minus 1 to plus 1. So here the sin value is more than 1, that is a 4 here. So this value cannot be possible for the sin x here. Now coming to the second case here, we got the another value y is equal to 1. Now here we are going to replace this y by sin x. So I wrote here sin x is equal to 1. Now in the place of 1, we can substitute sin pi by 2, because sin pi by 2 value is a 1. So after replacing here, and there is a formula for this one. The formula is like this: sin x is equal to sin alpha is equal to x equal to 2n pi plus alpha, where n is belongs to z. The same formula we are going to apply here. Here in the place of alpha, we got here pi by 2. Now sin x is equal to sin pi by 2 is equal to x equal to 2n pi plus, in the place of alpha we are substituting pi by 2, where n is belongs to z. Hi students, this is Sister Sheila. Now we are going to learn exercise 3.5, question number 1, second subdivision. Solve 12x cube plus 8x is equal to 29x square minus 4. The solution, here we are going to rearrange this equation. We are going to bring all these terms to the right hand side, terms to left hand side. While you are changing their side, and the sign will change. Positive will change into negative and negative will change into positive. So we are taking, after changing, we are taking that equation as a p of x. P of x is equal to 12x cube minus 29x square plus 8x plus 4. Now we have to find out one of the root of this cubic equation. We are just trying to check whether 1 is the root of this equation. How we can find out 1 is the root means, while you are substituting the value of x equal to 1, the final answer has to be 0. If it is 0, then we can say the what value we have taken as a x equal to 1, it can be a root of that particular equation. So let us check here whether 1 is the root of this equation. So in the place of the polynomial, in the place of x, we have to substitute 1. If we substitute here, p of 1 is equal to 12 into 1 cube minus 29 into 1 square plus 8 into 1 plus 4. And 1 cube with the value is a 1, 12 into 1 is a 12 minus 29 into 1 square is a 1. So we are getting 29. 8 into 1 is a 8 plus 4. Now if you add the positive numbers, 12 plus 8 is a 20, 20 plus 4 is a 24, 24 minus 29 is equal to, we are getting minus 5, which is not equal to 0. Therefore, we can say that 1 is not a root of p of x. Next, we are going to try with x equal to 2. Okay, now if we put here in the place of x equal to 2, p of 2 is equal to 12 into 2 cube minus 29 into 2 square plus 8 into 2 plus 4. Now 2 cube is nothing but 8, 12 into 8 minus 2 square is a 4, 29 into 4 plus 8 into 2 is a 16 plus 4. If we multiply 12 into 8, we are getting 96 minus 29 into 4 is 116 plus 20. Now 19 plus 20 will become 116 minus 116. The value is equal to 0. Therefore, we can conclude here 2 is the root of p of x. Now we have to find out, in order to find out the remaining roots, now we found out only one root, that is 2 is the one of the root of this p of x. Now to find out the remaining roots, we are going to use a synthetic division. And these are all the coefficients of the given equation. And we are going to divide these coefficients by the one of the root what we found out was 2. So if you divide, first thing here we have to put 0. If you add these two, 12 plus 0 is a 12. Next you have to multiply 2 into 12 is a 24. Minus 29 plus 24, the value is a minus 5. Next you have to multiply these two. 2 into minus 5 will become minus 10. Now 8 minus 10 is minus 2. Next 2 into minus 2 will become minus 4. Now 4 minus 4 is a 0. Now this remaining term, this ones, we have to, by using this one, we have to form a quadratic equation. That is 12x square minus 5x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now we have to factorize. Here the product is equal to 12 into minus 2 is equal to minus 24 and the sum is minus 5. The two numbers supposed to be minus 8 and minus 3, because if you multiply them, we will get minus 24. If you add them, we will get the sum is a minus 5. Now we are going to split and write that minus 5x. We can write this way: 12x square minus 8x plus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now for these two terms, 4x is a common. If you take it out, the remaining will be 3x minus 2 plus, here this nothing is a common, just we can group this one, 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Or we can say for these two, 1 is a common. If you take out this 1 as a common, the remaining will be 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now for these two terms, again 3x minus 2 is a common. If you take out, the remaining will be here, 4x is there, here nothing is there, mean 1 will be there. So 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now we are going to equal this each factor with 0. 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. From here we are getting 3x is equal to 2. From there x equal to 2 by 3. Then another factor, 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. So Therefore, 4x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to minus 1 by 4. Finally, we got the roots of the cubic equation. First one we got that root is a 2. Now we found out 2 by 3. Then another third root is here minus 1 by 3.